So let's talk a little bit about how you got into like the online education space.
Yeah. So I would say maybe about 12 years ago, when online education started to kind of come about, it really intrigued me as a tool to really empower your audience with your knowledge.
Okay.
And so, and not only that, but it intrigued me from the standpoint of beginning to reach your audience globally. You know, you were no longer just limited to your local area or specific markets, but now you can reach the multitude of people from all over the globe all at one time, you know? And so, as you mentioned, I've been helping my clients launch a lot of their new products and services. So I found online education to be a great catalyst to kind of kick off and launch some of their products and services. So I was working with them as far as helping them to, and it's also a great way to kind of stand out from your competition, especially then, you know, because no one was really doing online courses to the degree that they're doing them now. So my clients were really able to kind of resonate as authorities in their industry as a result of providing this online educational content. And then of course, as we're creating the content, we're introducing their new product offerings or service offerings. So again, it was a catalyst to, that was the initial intent. So because of that though, because of the way in which we used it versus how so many people use it today, where they use an online course almost like a one-off, you know, but they're not necessarily leveraging it as a catalyst to then springboard other offerings. You know, so and so they kind of just let it rest on the course or let it rest on the ebook, and it's like, this is an ecosystem. This is the whole sales strategy.
Absolutely.
And so that is the approach, and that was always my approach from the beginning. It was never just the course. The course was just a catalyst. It was just a vessel to then introduce people to other things. So so this was something I was doing for my clients for more than 12 years. And but then 2020 happened, and online courses and online education no longer became so nuanced. It became like a necessity because that was the only way in which people were able to get access. You know, people couldn't go to workshops or go to conferences. So now all of this information was coming online. And also at that time, a lot of my clients worked in the beauty industry, many of which were service professionals, many of which businesses were closed down due to the pandemic. And so I was left trying to figure out a way to compartmentalize the services that I provided in a way that made sense with the times that we were in. And so when I saw this major shift into online education, I was like, well, shoot, I've been doing this for more than 12 years. Perhaps this is something, you know, I should do as a standalone offering, since people seem more aware of it and more knowledgeable of it. Before, it was a bit of a hard sell. Like, I was a little bit before my time when I was helping clients with this 12. I had to really kind of get them, I had to arm wrestle them for them to see the vision, the potential. And so, but now once everything came online, then this wasn't such a phenomenon. And so at that point, I decided to actually segment that particular offering that I provided into a dedicated division under the Brainchild helm, known today as Mastery Monetized. And so now we're able to help our clients productize their knowledge as a revenue stream in and of itself, but they'll also leverage it as a catalyst to introduce their audiences to all the other many offerings that they have above and beyond the educational asset itself. So now they're able to make multiple revenue streams on autopilot through an automated sales system or funnel on the heels of the educational products that they're providing. And haven't looked back since, you know, so, you know, that is that is that's my whole platform now. It's online education,
Yeah.
Because, you know, at the end of the day, it's like giving back and providing value and then being rewarded for it in return.
Right.
You know, it's an opportunity for people to experience your knowledge, your expertise, your passion, your mastery, and build trust, you know, with you. And when people trust you, that's the difference of trying to generate one sale versus getting a client to buy from you not one time, but hundreds of times. And that's the beautiful thing about online education in particular, is that it cultivates that type of repeat buying community. You know, I call 2024 and beyond, this is the era of the celebrity guru. It's not just the celebrity entertainer. It's now the gurus that are becoming celebrities now. They're building 100%. Massive followings, multi-million-dollar businesses in the 8 figures on up. Just based on sharing information.